Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. In this video, we'll go through the top Python libraries that every student or beginner programmer should know. These libraries cover data science, artificial intelligence, and web development, and even creative projects like games. Python is famous because of its libraries, as we know, and they make programming easier, faster, and more powerful. So let's dive one by one. So first library is NumPy, short for numerical Python. It's the backbone of scientific computing in Python. Normally, Python lists are slow when it comes to the heavy maths operation, as we know. But NumPy solved this by introducing arrays which are faster and more memory efficient. For example, if you want to handle huge data set, what we can do is we have to do matrix multiplication, right? Or we have to perform the statistical calculation. So for these type of calculations and matrix multiplication, we can use the NumPy. In fact, almost every data science or AI libraries like Pandas, TensorFlow, Scikit-learn is built top of NumPy. Think of NumPy as a calculator of Python. Without it, handling numbers would be very hard. So next come with the Pandas, one of the most popular libraries for data analysis. If NumPy is a calculator, then Pandas is Excel for Python, we can say. It introduces something called data frame, which is basically like a spreadsheet inside the Python. With Pandas, you can clean messy data set, we can fill the missing values, we can filter the rows, we can merge the data set and analyze the information in the structural way, we can say. For handling the number of CSV files, which includes the huge data sets with the 1000 sales records, Pandas can help you for quickly calculate the total revenue, or we can say find that the top selling products, or we can detect the errors from the data which provided in the format of CSV, what we can say. It's so Pandas is like must to know for anyone which is working with data. So next come with the matplotlib. Now once you have data, the next step, what is the next term is visualize it. That's it. So there is a matplotlib comes in a picture. Matplotlib is plotting library which helps you to make the charts and graphs. You can create the line chart, bar chart, scatter plots, pie charts, histograms, basically anything you need to represent numbers visually. So why you can think like that, why it is important? Because raw number can be confusing, but visual tells a story. For example, a chart showing the sales growth over time is much easier to understand than the table of numbers. So matplotlib is the base library, and on the top of it, advanced libraries like Seaborn and Plotly are built. So next come with the Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn, this library brings machine learning to beginner in the easy way, we can say. So it has a ready to use algorithm for the task like classification, regression, clustering, which are the most important algorithms which are used in the machine learning, and as well as the dimensionality reduction. For example, you can use the Scikit-learn to predict the house prices, classify emails as a spam or not, or the grouping or customer based on grouping for the customer based on their behavior, we can say. It also built in tools for model evaluation, so you can measure accuracy, precision, and confusion matrix, and many more concepts such in the machine learning. The best part is you don't need to know deep math to getting it started with Scikit-learn. So that's the beauty of Scikit-learn, we can say. Scikit-learn hides the complexity and gives you the simple function to apply in machine learning. So moving with the TensorFlow. TensorFlow is developed by Google. This is one of the most powerful deep learning framework. Unlike Scikit-learn, which is good for traditional machine learning, TensorFlow is used for building neural networks. These are models that power image recognition, speech to text, text to speech, self-driving cars, and even recommendation system like Netflix or YouTube. So TensorFlow is scalable, we can say. You can use it for small experiments or train massive models on GPUs. In short, if you are serious with AI and deep learning, TensorFlow is the must to learn. Second come with the along with TensorFlow, there is other side we have PyTorch, built by Facebook. While TensorFlow is more industry focused, PyTorch is very popular in research and academics. It allows you to build models dynamically, which makes it easier to experiment and debug. Many of the today's cutting edge AI papers and projects are developed by using PyTorch. If TensorFlow is like professional tool for companies, the PyTorch is like flexible lab toolkit for researchers. Both are amazing, and which one of you choose depends on your goals. So next come with the request. So now let's move into the web development libraries. The first one is the request. It's a super simple library, we can say, to interact with the internet. With just few lines of code, you can send the HTTP request to website or APIs. For example, you can fetch the live weather data from API, download a web page, or send the data to the server without request. Doing this would be complicated, we can say, but this library makes it beginner friendly. Next is beautifully soap, where we can say it's too beautiful, right? This is web scraping library. Imagine you want to extract a movie rating from IMDb, or product prices from Amazon, or maybe the headline from any news website, Times of India, any of the news website. Beautiful soap helps you to do that by passing HTML or XML files. It works really well with the request library. Request gets the web page and beautiful soap extract that information that you need. Okay. So just remember, always scrap website responsibly and check if it's allowed by the site terms. So coming with the Django. Django is one of the most powerful web framework in Python. It's called batteries included because it comes with almost everything you need to build a website. We need what we need actually. First is authentication, then database, then security feature, admin dashboard, and much more. So Django can provide it uh, efficiently, we can say. Django is used by big companies like Instagram, Pinterest, and Spotify. If you want to build a large, secure, and scalable application, Django is the great choice, we can say. Next come with the Flask. On the other side of Django, Flask is a lightweight web framework. Unlike Django, which gives you everything, Flask gives you only the basics and lets you to decide the rest. It's perfect for building smaller apps or APIs where you want more control. For example, if you just want to create or a backend API for a mobile app, Flask is very good option for it, we can say. So developer love Flask because it's simple and flexible. So next come with the fast API. So it's basically designed for the building APIs, and it's super fast because it supports asynchronous programming. What school is, right? It's automatically generates the interactive APIs documentation so you and your team can test the endpoint directly from the browser. If you are working on the backend services, fast API is the one of the best choice today. So last but not least, finally we have Pygame. This one is for game development. It's an open source library for creating 2D games, two-dimensional games. You get access to the graphics, sound, and input handling, so you can design fun games like Snakes, Space Invaders, or even your own unique projects, right? Many students use Pygame as their first step into the game development because it's simple but also powerful enough to make complete games. So let's wrap up. We have covered 12 essential Python libraries, some for the data science and AI, some for the web development, and even one for the game development also, that is Pygame, right? The key takeaway is this: Python is really powerful when come with the libraries. By learning them, you will save the time, you will write less code and build amazing projects faster. Now it's your turn. Which of these libraries are you are using, and are you most excited to learn first? Drop your answer in the comments and let's start with the journey together. Thank you.